Investigators are trying to find out if she harmed any children in her care. And we want to warn you, some of the details of this story are disturbing. King 5's Ted Land has more from Tacoma.
Investigators say 18-year-old Victoria Del Carmen downloaded explicit images depicting infants and adults involved in sexual acts. The Pierce County Sheriff's Office says Del Carmen advertised herself as a babysitter and nanny on Care.com, a website parents use to find trusted caretakers. Detectives say they've located text messages indicating Del Carmen recently babysat several unidentified children. They don't know if she abused any of them, but they're hoping parents who hired Del Carmen will recognize her and come forward to speak with investigators.
The concern is that she was in multiple people's homes where there were infants and toddlers. She advertised her services as a babysitter when, in fact, she's a pornographer. And what she was into was infants and toddlers.
This isn't the first time Del Carmen has attracted the attention of law enforcement. According to charging documents, Homeland Security agents seized electronic devices from Del Carmen in 2015 when she was a minor. They say she was exchanging illegal images with a male who was later prosecuted. The Pierce County Sheriff's Office says it's trying to learn more about that case and whether local authorities were notified of the activity at the time.
We'll try and determine what that information was, but at this point, it's still just being investigated.
Del Carmen pleaded not guilty during her arraignment today. Her family and attorney declined to comment. Investigators are following a digital trail of evidence through phones, computers, and websites, trying to find out how widely the illegal images were shared and whether anyone else was involved. In Tacoma, Ted Land, King 5 News.
The judge set Del Carmen's bond at $300,000. If you recognize Del Carmen or have information to share with detectives, call the Pierce County Sheriff's Office. You can also text the word REPORT to 206-448-4545 for more information.